Well, hello everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Clara. She's the first one in the chat today. You are stitching Christmas cats. Ooh, have I seen that one before? While I'm looking at welcome in. Thank you guys for being here this afternoon. It is Thursday. Thursday today. And it is almost the weekend. Are you guys excited? Do you guys have any exciting fun plans to do this weekend? I, for one, do not. I am going to watch the World Cup final on Sunday. But other than that, just chilling for the most part. I chose to bring this one back up. I've only worked on it once. I have been working on it a little bit throughout the day today. But obviously, I definitely wanted to get more stitches in for this one. And I did start center for this one. And I'm going to be going bottom right first, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I'm going a few squares across, and then we'll start heading down to see more or less where we are. I'm pretty sure this is like the backsplash in the center of the kitchen, and I kind of want to see at what point we start getting to those bottles in that cabinet to the bottom right. So this is where we're starting. If you are stitching along with me, please let me know what you are stitching. As we all saw there, Clara is stitching Christmas cats. Christmas in July. Always a fun time. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I think I've decided that I'm not going to do a Christmas piece this year. Just no reason in particular. Just I couldn't find a piece that I liked that convinced me. So I'm going to stick with. Oh, I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it before. I'm just gonna stick with the ones that I have for now. Maybe if I find something by by October, November. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm not doing a Halloween piece. So maybe in October I will replace that if I find a Christmas piece. Just stitching. Nice. Stitching is the way to go, you know? I might just finish cleaning up a few things. I do want to start a few crochet projects for Monday's video, so I may get that started tomorrow. I'm looking into possibly crocheting a few different bags. I've only done one bag. Well, 2 bags, technically. 3, but yeah. That's what I might do. I do have a few granny squares that I want to turn into bags, so that may be another thing that I do. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, never mind. I know what I'm doing now. Tomorrow, the video game that I play. There's a group of people that I follow to watch, or that I watch on YouTube for that. And they have a community server starting up tomorrow, and I'm going to be joining that, so I will be possibly either streaming or recording for my other channel. So that's going to be exciting. That's going to take a little bit of my time in the next few weeks, but other than that, not much. Just craft. I wanted to finish my quilts during the summer, but that hasn't worked. I just need to quilt it. The top is done. It's sandwiched. I just need to quilt it, but it'll get done. It'll get done. No Halloween for you either? Nice, Clara, nice. I like Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie, but other than that, not a big Halloween fan. So for this piece, I am currently stitching with the color Ecru, and I am at 0.46%. 374 stitches out of 81,250. Not a huge piece, but nonetheless, it is a very nice one. And I think right now I'm just working on the backsplash that is in the center. So hopefully at some point we start running into the bottles and the cabinet that is nearby. Let me do a quick, let me see if this works. I'm going to try to move the microphone a little bit. Ah, I think that worked. Perfect. It was off to the side and it's more to my front now, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. It is something more that I'm going to continue to bump into now, so be alert. Be alerted. So I've been doing pretty well on this one to try to keep organized and not leave many spaces except the stitches that I'm working on, as well as trying to be contained to a certain area. Just trying to figure out what works best for me. I was crocheting a project that I'm recording. But because you're live, I can tell you it's a sweater. I lied. I made 2 of the hexagon cardigans, but this one is more of a hoodie style, bottom up. So it is called, I believe it's called the Solara hoodie. I found the pattern on Etsy, and there is an YouTube video tutorial that you can follow. But I really like that yarn. It's I can't remember, by Premier Yarns. But yeah, I started it in June because I know that I take forever to finish projects. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of, I need to record an update clip, something like that. An update for that one, for that particular one. But yeah, I need to remember what it's called. Ooh, we have a lot of that color. What is that color? 3072. Let me find that. So this for this particular piece, I don't have it kitted either. I'm kind of doing what I was doing for what I'm doing for the Pretty as a Picture. Which, by the way, did you purchase it already, Clara? I saw that you were reminded that you needed to purchase it. 3072. Oh, 3072. What color is that? It's like a grayish. $30.23, $30.24. 30, 52, 64. Nope. Do I not have that color? Uh-oh. That might be the case. I don't think I have that color. I don't think I have it. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where. 3022, nope. Nope. Later this evening, perfect. Perfect. Where do I have that color? 3072. Starry Night and the Moon one. Ooh, excuse me. Where is that color? I'm gonna need to purchase another one because apparently I don't have it for this set. But I do have it for another piece, and I'm gonna borrow a little strand. Hello, Tori. Welcome in. Thank you. You came in right when I was sneezing. So I definitely need to put this color on my list because what a shame. Thank you, Clara. I have the sniffles occasionally and it's very annoying. I don't like sneezing. I think that's one of the bodily functions that I least appreciate. I'm going to start up here. I resent my body for having to sneeze. Here. Perfect. All right. I'm going to... Come on. There we go. I think it's the other way around, Clara. I am behind an hour. Currently, right now, my time is 6:30. And I believe it's 7:30 where you are. Yeah. It's always tricky when I travel to that area because I have to keep in mind that I have to add on that hour. But then when I'm driving back, I get an extra hour back. It's 1 hour less. So I am from the part of Texas that people don't consider Texas anymore. I'm like very, very tip west. A lot of people say like, oh, Midland is West Texas. Nope. Go farther west. There's still more. I um I moved to San Antonio about 10 plus years ago, and I was doing a job interview and they asked me where I was from, so I told them, and they were like, "That's not Texas anymore. That isn't that New Mexico?" And I'm like, "No, it's still Texas." We don't have the things that the rest of Texas has. We're like the stepchild. The redheaded stepchild. But it's awesome. I love my city. But if I could move to San Antonio, I would again. We have mountains, and the rest of Texas does not. So that's our selling point. And Mexican food because we're a border town. Thanks, Tori. Well, thanks for verifying. But yes. My city borders New Mexico and Mexico. So. Nobody else in Texas can say that. I have this little strand here that I need to fix. Which one are you? There we go. It is you. Is it you? Got it. Got it. You just proved my point, Tori. I do travel a lot to Central Texas, Central/East, in the San Antonio, Houston area. I left a few good friends behind, so I get to visit them and gives me an excuse to go there. Not that I need an excuse, right? My mom would say that. So you don't know, you never need an excuse, you just take off. Yes, I do. Sometimes I'll let them know when I'm already on the way. Like, oh, by the way, I took off today. I'll be back in a few days. I like road trips. I like taking road trips. I've driven up to Colorado. I have driven to Arizona, New Mexico. It's fun. Fun times, fun times. Then I usually just do it by myself, so she gets scared. She's like, aren't you scared that something's gonna happen to you? No, Mom. No, I'm not. Everything's gonna be just fine. I'll be back. What are you working on today, Tori? Clara's stitching cats. Are you still working on your doilies? I got, last night I fell into the rabbit hole of looking for doily designs. Kind of want to do some bags though first. I want to crochet some bags. A micro doily. Cute. I'm debating of making like a Discord or a Facebook where you guys can share stuff on there. I like to see stuff, what people are making, and it's good inspiration, and it's just fun to watch other people work. 1, 2, 3. What do y'all think? Should we do it? I think we should. Do we have... Ow. One, two, three. Perfect. See, I'm being organized today. Well, with this particular piece. I'm being organized. I'm trying to be organized. You'd never disregarded your Facebook and Instagram this past week. Tell me more, Tori, please. Not that I'm gonna do it, but I remember when I was younger, I would have periods where I would just close everything off. I don't use them much either way. I really don't. And obviously I don't post as much as I used to, but definitely it's just, for the sharing of stuff. I'll look into the Discord. Definitely, if I'm able to have it running up, I will share it in a community post. I'm debating if I should. I think I'm gonna do a few more squares over to this side. This right here should be the center of the whole thing. What am I doing? I'm looking for a pen. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Alrighty. Since you were house sitting, you had a lot of time and just sat and to sit and be quiet. And I started realizing how much time and emotional energy was getting sucked in by myself. Yeah, social media is fun. You want to live in the real world, not constantly be trying to impress others and not be influenced by others in the way social media does. I agree. It is a toxic platform. Well, I mean, all of the social medias are toxic platforms. I have them all. Right now, what I do most is I doom scroll on TikTok, but I don't post much. Clara, you don't look at Instagram much either. You like Facebook. You don't do much Discord either. Try to keep your profiles just for crafting and such, but it was still not healthy for me. Yeah, you get sucked into like looking at what other people are doing or what's going on. I'd agree. For me right now, it's just the doom scrolling. I try to keep myself busy by either streaming or making content, and that's pretty much it. I do watch YouTube a lot, and what else? Just series. I have my Facebook, and a lot of the past students that I've had, their parents have wanted to add me. I'm like, nope, I don't add anybody from work. I don't add any of the parents from my previous students. Nope. Thank you, but no. What am I doing? I'm looking for a color. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. And it's not because I post, and I really don't post anything, especially not anything inappropriate. I just don't post, period. But I just don't want to have them on there because I have family and such. Doom scrolling is bad. Yep, it is. Came to the same conclusion. He got rid of IG and never gets on Facebook anymore. It's been good for us in our marriage. That's good. I'm glad that it worked out. That it has been working out for both of you. I need 5 to 4. Oh, perfect. It's right here. A lot of the ones that I have is just because I need to communicate with people, but other than that, I used to be a huge poster when I was younger. I would post like memes and not much personal stuff. I've never been much of posting personal things, especially because we grew up, us millennials are like, oh, don't post anything perp because they're going to kidnap you and you're going to get taken and But I used to post a lot of memes and pictures and stuff. Not much anymore. No, you can't really doom scroll on Discord unless people are really posting. But yeah, like you said, it is more of communicating and just sharing. If people don't post, then you can't scroll. Alrighty, we have 2 little stitches for that one. Here's where we start to show our age. Did you have MySpace? But yeah, I think socials overall, especially for the younger generations or younger people, it's always toxic because it's more of a competition than really like sharing or connecting or communicating. It's just people trying to show off and popularity and such. It does create issues. Quite a bit of them. Luckily, I never got sucked into that hype of, how many likes do you have? How many followers, etc., etc. I don't even remember. I did have MySpace, and then from there I went to Facebook. And then, well, obviously everything else that started popping up. Facebook was amazing. I mean, MySpace was amazing. You felt like a computer programmer because you're able to edit and modify and customize, and you had music and all the fun stuff. Alrighty, what are we? We are 168. And the most toxic thing was the top 5, and then they made it into top 10, where you got to put your friends in order. Oh, that was bad. You would get all the drama when people would move their top 5s around, and you're like, oh, what happened? Why are they not top 1 anymore? Then there was a, what is it, high five as well? I don't know. I had all of them. I had everything, and I never even used them. Or never used them as much. I would use MySpace quite a bit. Alrighty, I could put this one back in the skein, but I think I'm going to park it below wherever I have here. Just because I don't feel like putting it back in the skein. One, two. We're cheating a little bit. The drama, yeah. Yes, that is correct. You know what? I was always very glad that I never got sucked into all that drama. I was always, and up until now, I've always been like just a little step left of all the drama. Any issues like friend issues or family issues, I'm always like a little bit to the left, just missing it by a tad, which I'm very, very grateful for. So grateful that I don't have to deal with all that. I like how this is looking. See, I can keep it uniform. I can do stuff the right way sometimes. I don't know where you belong, but I need to find. There we go. There we go. I'm going to push it in a little bit in that way. Alrighty. Alrighty, moving on. We're going to do P. Z letter P. Do we have any more? No. Oh man, it's only those four. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. 762. Oh, I saw that one. So this particular set, like half of it is on floss cards and half of it is not. I'm still trying to finish it up. So anything before 700 is already in floss cards, so it's a lot easier to grab. Anything over 700, I need to look through the piles for the numbers. I'm debating. I think tomorrow I should take the time to organize the flosses. If I'm in the mood. I might do it. Just kidding. I can't do it tomorrow. I just said that I'm going to be busy doing something else. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I'll probably have time in between, like, AFK times on the game. Where is the end? Here you are. Alrighty, 762. Where? Here they are. Sometimes I get the urge to take all the skeins of floss that I have and just dump them into a box. I know that would be a very bad idea, but sometimes I get the urge. Intrusive thoughts. But I think I have slight OCD where I can't have any of like my sets or like groups of things that I bought together mixed with anything else. I'm over here just self-diagnosing myself with all these things. But I think I've learned enough to know to identify a few of the symptoms, the signs. All right, for this one, I know it's only one stitch up there, but I'm not going to complete it because I don't feel like putting it back in the skein or trying to locate where else I have this color. So for now, it is going to be parked right here. You're just gonna live there for now. Hello, Catherine. How are you? How is your Thursday evening, night, afternoon? All right, we're doing this one now. That is number 3756. 3756. I know that's a light blue. $9 p.m. It's late. Three, 7, 5, 6. That looks very green, and I know it's not that green. I've used 3, 7, 5. Where's it? I don't know. But this looks very green. It's supposed to be bluer. Oh well, I'm just gonna use it. I know it's supposed to be bluer because I've used it in the sunflowers one. So it's the one thing I don't like about these sets off of Amazon. Let's see if we can get to 1% today for this piece. We're at 0.51 currently. So we've advanced quite a bit. Well, quite a bit. No, we started at 0.49. If I would have had my floss organized, this would go a lot faster. But I don't. So we will just have to deal with it. Mm-hmm. 3, 7, 6. No, 5, 6. 3, 7, 5, 6. You're working on Once Upon a Fairy Tale? Who's that by? You all know that I'm nosy and I like to look at things, so. You gave up on the sun? No, don't give up on the sun. I know it's your most favoriteest piece ever. Oh, it's Amy Stewart. Nice. I think we all have that one piece that we have like a love-hate relationship with. Or that we like love it, but don't really love to stitch it as much. Do you all have one of those? I think I've gotten over mine. Mine was the Pretty as a Picture, but actually yesterday turned out pretty well. You have all of yours bobbinated, but still have stop once in a while to find the floss in my large baggies. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. I know this is supposed to be bluer, but it's green. It's fine. It'll be fine. If all else fails, I will restitch it with the correct colors at a later time. You'll go back to the sun, I am sure. Yes, definitely. I usually that's when I need to like not think about the stitches as much, I'll grab my moon piece because my moon piece is mostly background. So it's just a lot of air stitching with the same color, and I'll just go back and forth doing Danish stitches. It's pretty fun. And I still get progress done. I still get to stitch, but I don't have to think about it much. Yes, they are. They are, Catherine. I'm realizing. It's just like comparing the colors from the other pieces. Like there's the sunflower. My sunflower piece also has this color, and I know it's supposed to be bluer than it is, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is gonna be all right. They are very subtle though. It's backsplash, so I don't think it'll make much of a difference anyway. You love bobbinating your floss. I like bobbins for certain things. I've like for these particular projects, for these the cross stitching, I've found for me the floss cards are a lot easier, especially when I need to like use multiples where I can carry them around with me and not have to carry like a bag or a box with the bobbins. Let me look it up. It was Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale. Amy Stewart. Oh, I know which one that is. I know which one that is. I really want to do the museum one by Amy. I think that's going to be my next purchase. The museum one and a long dog. And that way I'll have a start for October. And I'll have a start for November. And then I'll just need one for December. And I think that'll be it for starting. From there, I'll just continue to work on the different pieces that I have. Because I think for September, I might start it early. Because I want to start the Pokemon one. The big, huge one. Oh, you're only one. What color are you? 3023. 3024, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 23. Perfect. Found ya, found ya. I think I'm going to finish this square and then I'll start moving down. Or should I keep going right? Should I keep going right? Should I move down? Y'all decide. Down or right? You mostly use Ziploc bags with number ranges. Ah, I see. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Your requested max color of the clock strikes midnight. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one. I probably have. I went through all of Amy's designs on Heaven and Earth. So I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I obviously want to know what it is. Keep going right. All right, Clara says right. If nobody else says anything else, then I guess we'll go right. If we keep going right, I think we have more backsplash. More backsplash colors. Alrighty. Okay. So 3023. 3023. Alrighty. I need to buy more binder rings for now while I finish organizing these flosses. So those of you that bobbin your floss, what do you do with the leftover strands? Because I'm assuming you cut like a big strand of whatever color, right? And then you're going to pull out one, maybe two strands from the 6. What do you do with the rest of it? Do you like put it where? Because there's one piece that I'm actually using bobbins for. Where are they? Where are they? Should be here. They should be here. Oh yeah. Oh, you wrap it around the bobbin again, and this is kind of what I do with it. So I have the bobbin here. These don't have colors. These I bought at Walmart, like those packs, the multicolor packs, and they don't have individual colors. So I just kind of wrap it around that little hole there. Like so. And I thought about buying the DMC color chart to kind of figure out what colors they were, but too much of a hassle. So I just kind of decided to use those for free, like quote unquote free projects where I don't really need a specific color and I can just pick like if I want a pink or if I want a green or if I want a red. All right, that star is 780. Yes, I have. I do have one of those boxes. I bought it at Walmart, but I do have one of those boxes, and that's where I have these particular bobbins. But again, at the moment, I don't have many because they're literally just like a lot of them are still in like skein form because I haven't used them. I bought a few of those packs that don't have like the color codes or the color numbers, so they're just there for now. I have a habit of buying things before I need them, so I just they start piling up. I'm sure you guys wouldn't know anything about that, right? Not a single thing. You cut the bottom and use the skein. Ah, so you leave them in like the little skein, however it comes? And where do you store all of your skeins? We know none of that. Gotcha, gotcha. Interesting. Did you tell me that you have them in Ziploc bags? Never mind, Catherine. Never mind, Catherine. Never mind. I remember. You have them in Ziploc bags with numbers, number ranges. There's a delay. Sorry. I tried to save you from having to type, but I was too late. True, true. I did not have the context. You are right. But I can make connections. Context clues. All right, now we are jumping into darker colors. What is this? What is the darker color? Is it the pan? I think it's the pan. It might be the pan that is there in the center. This is a nice color. I like this brown. All right, let's get started. Oh no. Here. I like how we had like very cream muted colors and then bam, brown. It's in your face brown. Yeah, I think so too, Clara. I think it's that. But these two in the middle kind of throwing me off, unless it's like the shine of the pan. I don't know. I don't know. All right, that is done. Where do we move to next? Oh man, I have to finish that. Oh well, I'll finish it. There's nowhere else to go with this one. A bright purple on your white owl. Nice. Sometimes you come back and you're like, oh, it makes sense. And other times you're like, I don't think that should have been there. I don't think that should have been there. I think I'm going to park this particular... Well, I can't park it because I would have to finish those things. I'm just going to put it back in the stain. For now. It's going to be a while before we get back to it, so I'm just going to put it back for now. Alrighty, moving on. we have next? That one has 3. Oh, we can do that one and park it at the bottom. Perfect. What color are you? 869. Sounds good, Tori. Drive safe. Don't text and drive. $869. Don't tell me I don't have it because here you are. Here you are. Got a little bit scared. I was missing two actually. I've been missing 2 colors for the particular set. It was 712 and 3750. No. What color did I tell you guys that I needed to grab? I just used it a few stitches ago. I'm trying to remember. I saw the pattern that you're working on. Is it the same purple or different colors? Different shades of purple? Different tones of purple? I like purple. I don't like pink. Alrighty, 8, 6, 9. Gotta make sure I have the right one because numbers are hard sometimes. Lots of confetti. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of all the confetti you're doing. One weird pink book though. Does anybody know if the Amy Stewart pieces are on sale right now? Or when they will be? So I can purchase the museum one. I know they don't go on sale very often. So I gotta go through all that, preparing all the skein for 2 stitches. 1 stitch, because I'm gonna park it on the bottom. I know she's not part of the Heaven on Earth Design sales anymore. You actually love the piece because it resolves into something. I know that occasionally they'll have like, I think it was a few weeks back, but they had like they were off a few bucks. I know somebody in Yogi's channel posted it. 8:33. I can do 8:33. Yeah, I know that they became part of like the not non-sale, but I think a little bit after that Heaven on Earth design sale, somebody had posted that they had a code for like a few bucks off. Not like a super huge sale, but hey, a few bucks is a few bucks. It was a while back. I want to say maybe June, end of May or June. It's been a while. But if not, I mean, I'll go ahead and buy it at full price. Doesn't matter. I want to do it anyway. I like the huge dinosaur that's at the bottom left of that piece, of the museum piece. And then obviously all the paintings and such, statues. It's one of the pieces that I've been eyeing that I really want to do. And I always end up talking myself out of buying it. You have the QS. What is QS? Excuse my ignorance. Don't think I'm just sitting here awkwardly. I'm fixing this skein so I can grab a piece and start stitching. These seem to be very little. I think it is the pan, or at least where the pan starts, because it's just a small space. I'm just sitting here awkwardly staring at the chat until somebody decides to write something. Just kidding. Kidding. Imagine if I did that. That was like my whole stream, just sitting here staring at chat. That would be entertaining. I think it would be even funnier if I had the webcam pointing at me. Pointing at my face. I want to think, because I know they have like I'm assuming the S stands for small. I want to assume. Don't know about the Q. Quarter quality queen question. Queso. Quick stitch. Oh, stitch, not small. There you go. Are those the ones that are like little snippets? Catherine, why are you doing such thing? Oh, I have seen those. I kind of had an idea, but I didn't remember what they were called. But yes. A quick stitch that is not. But I mean, when is cross stitch ever quick? Even the smaller pieces take time. It's a labor of love. Can I? Should I? Oh no. This one, this one, this one. I could, technically. Just so I can park it. Exactly. Never. Never quick. Perfect. We're going to park here. And I get to mark those two. And then and continue. Proceed. 3. Of course, it's only 3 stitches. Goodness. Oh well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I think that'll be my next purchase. I'm just waiting for payday. Payday should be next week. Hopefully. No, it will. That's the part that you loved? The dinosaur part? Gotcha. I get what you're saying, Catherine. I get it. What am I looking for? 3046. I don't think I have it. Oh, yeah, I do. Yay. I do have it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, for this piece, I was missing, well, from this set, I was missing 712, but I know that I have it for other from other projects, so I borrowed a strand. I'm gonna need to purchase one though. For this particular piece, I didn't kit it up. I'm just using the set that I bought off of Amazon, which is technically polyester thread, not cotton. I don't notice much of a difference though. They look the same, they feel the same. So, huh. Why do we have knots? That is not what we're supposed to do. You have a spreadsheet with all the threads. I have a spreadsheet very similar to yours. I mean, I don't know if it looks the same, but I have color coded so I know how many threads I have or which projects have that particular thread. Except for this piece and the pretty as a picture. Those I am just using I bought 2 sets off of Amazon. And those I'm using the sets for those particular 2 pieces. Which I'm probably going to end up purchasing the threads that I'm missing anyway because the sets only have 1 of each color and I'm going to need multiple of each color at some point. So, you know, just buying threads for the just for the joy of purchasing something. We've established that you guys don't know that feeling. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. 0 idea. I don't know if you guys knew, but if you have a Michael's New Year and well, if you're a teacher, you get a teacher discount. I know they usually have like coupons and stuff, but even when they don't, you can get your teacher discount. 15%. At some point, you used to be able to get it on top of the other discounts, but now they just replace it. You keep thinking you must finally have them all and then start something and I'm missing. Yes, I know it happens, Catherine. I don't like that feeling. That's why I keep buying. I've purchased the two sets. I will have another one in my cart. I'm just waiting to see if my parents are gonna get it for me or not for my birthday. But I keep buying more, and then I'm still missing threads, so I end up buying those individual threads. I actually need to purchase a few for my start in a few weeks. The birthday cake one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be missing a few. Though that one isn't too big, I might just use the set that I bought. One of the sets that I bought. But they're like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. All right, finally, 3046. Sorry, apologize. That took a while. Some of them are a little bit more knotted than others. Not as straightforward. I've kind of gotten the handle of how to unravel the skein so it doesn't all bunch up or knot up. But some of them don't want to cooperate. Alrighty, I have three. Three only. Oh, I should have kept the skein with me so I can put it back. Because these are literally just 3 stitches right here. Oh well, I'll reach over for it in just a bit. One. Are any of you other ones, any of you doing the Pokemon one by chance? Or have an interest in starting it? Mm, 3846. But they're the same. Amy knows it. That's why she picked them. They are different. You have it? Do you have like the separate generations, or do you have the big full one that has all of them? Okay, all of these have a few. That one has 2. That one only has 1. I'm going to start with this one. Catherine, don't fight with the purples. They're different. 613. Did I already? Did I not have that color somewhere? No. Lucky for me, 600s are already in the cards. Yes. Yeah, I have them all too. I need to input the Pokemon ones into my Pattern Keeper. However, I think that might be my first piece that I put into Saga once I get the hang of it. That's supposed to be my September start, but I think I'm going to start it sooner. One song ago, you were going to stitch the one from Sir Ali Iron. You have to input the numbers manually? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think he's the only one, unless you get the one from Painting Fairy. I think he's the only one that has them all, no? I think everybody that mentions it mentions the same chart. Well, then I better get on it. Is it? I may just be dumb, but most of the pieces that I've entered into Pattern Keeper, I've had to enter the numbers individually. And again, it may just be me. It may be Pattern Keeper, but kind of used to it. Okay, I'll use Pattern Keeper. I mean, I'll keep it. I'll probably keep my Pattern Keeper as my main, if in case I can't get Saga to work. But I kind of just want to play around with Saga a little bit to see how that works. Like my moon piece, the sunflower one, which other one did I have? My Starry Night one. I've had to enter manually. But again, it may just be user error. There's other ones that I have on there that I purchased on Etsy that I've had to enter manually. I'm alright with it. It's not too bad. It's alright. It's alright. You can't get Pattern Keeper to work with Saga by Long Dog Samplers. I'll get back to you when I buy my Long Dog. Etsy is more sus and hater artsy. A lot of PDFs don't carry the right info. Yeah. But you know what? So I don't think it's just Etsy. I think it's, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could say more, but I don't know. I downloaded 2 pieces off of, well, a few pieces off of, what's it called? DMC, the actual DMC page. And Pattern Keeper didn't read those patterns either. So I just decided to not even attempt to try to enter them. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here. It's actually this one. Yeah, I agree. But again, I don't know what the correct PDF needs to look like to be able to like mess with it and fix it. So paper it is. I mean, technically it was my paper challenge anyway, so skip 1. No. I think I did this one wrong. Did I do this wrong? I think I did. Sorry, Catherine. But thank you for chatting with us. Welcome back, Tori. Sea of Purples. What if it's Purple Rain? You never know. Or because of the purple rain, now we have a Sea of Purples. Let's try this again. I was over here, right? Yes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. But I don't want this one. Skip this one and it would go here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I not count these correctly? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. It's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip that one. That one. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's this one. Huh. So then it is this one. This one. Y'all don't mind me. I just don't mind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually the wrong way around. Perfect. Perfect. That one here. This piece I bought off of Etsy. Got an error earlier, then I cut it off and pull up. Oh no. Frogging is the best. Frogging is the best. This one I purchased off of Etsy. The store is purchases. Stop it. Maxis Patterns. Maxis Patterns. Maxis Patterns. Oh no. How much did you have to frog? And was it necessary, or could you have fudged it? I know a lot of people don't like to fudge. If it's one stitch and I can just let it be, then I'll be fine. But if it's more than a few, or like the color is super off, then whatever. Because I've done where I like miss one stitch over to the left, but then I can kind of just do the wrong stitch on the right, or like on the right spot. But if it's more noticeable, then yeah, definitely. It took forever to realize the problem. Necessary 40 maybe? Ouch. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to, even if you don't want to. Yeah, like for example, if I would have, like these two colors that are very similar, if I would have like misplaced them by one. I've done it with like dark blues and stuff where it's not super noticeable. Oh, we have a ninja stitch. Ninja stitch. We don't like ninja stitches. $4.22. Oh yes, I do have. Fantastic. One stitch. One stitch coming up, and then there's literally no other stitch around, so I can park this thread. Nothing. Oh well, oh well. Where are we here? I need to stop zooming in and out. Sorry. Apologies. Yes, let me look for the actual item. Give me a quick second, Clara. Let me just do this pin stitch really quick, and I will give you the link. What was that, 422? All right, let me find it. It was actually, I had seen the original one that I wanted to purchase was from, oh gosh, is it Tipton? I can't remember the first name. Something Tipton, I think. But I always try to find the cheaper option. And let me know if that works for you, Clara. That's the exact one that I purchased. Hold on, I think I have the other one in my... Not that one. Yes, Tilton. Correct. Correct. And that one I believe is called Vintage Kitchen, maybe? Not. Old-fashioned country kitchen is what it's called. I still want to purchase it, and I probably will. It's this one. Oh, man. That is the original one that I wanted to purchase. But I kind of went for the cheaper option. Yeah, it looks very similar. The angle is a little bit different. I really like the one from Tilton Craft. Like I said, I'll probably purchase it eventually. Just not right now. Alright, let's move on to the next color. 2 stitches. Yay. What color are you? 3047. I don't know why I'm doing a stitch at a time or 2 stitches at a time. It's just what I have. Give me a quick second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna get some water. And I found the next color. 3047. Once I get to these colors to have to put them on the floss card, it's going to be a lot easier because the skeins are going to be ready. We had rain earlier today. We had a little bit of thunder, a little bit of rain. Nothing now. Just a little bit cloudy, but the bad part about getting rain in my area is that it becomes very humid very fast. Usually we have very dry heat. But when it rains, it gets horrible. That's one of the things I do not miss living in Central Texas. The humidity. I'm used to the dryness of the desert. Yeah, I hate humidity as well. Oh no. We couldn't. I had like I guess the quote unquote swamp coolers before. I had to switch to refrigerated air a few years back because I wasn't going through that. The air would be so hot with the other ACs that we had. I couldn't do it. Oh no. I lost the threading of the needle. I don't like threading my needle. It's one of the things I don't like. It's not too bad though. It's just being picky. Picky. This one, yep, it's right here. Let me see. Is there any other places I can take this thread to? Nope. No, there is not. Great. Go. And I'm just gonna put it back in the skein. All right, moving on. Hopefully we're up to more than one stitch. Well, it's not bad. That one we can park. We can park that one somewhere. Oh, I do have a thread park with that one, but it's below. What color was that again? Oh no, it's 712. It's what we don't have. Moving on. Let's do that one. What color? 221. Oh, we haven't done that color before. Let's do that color then. Oh wow, that's a very different color than what we've been using. Interesting. No, it is not purple. It is a maroon. Ish. You wish it was purple, huh? Nope. I'm not falling into your sea of purple. Sorry. Does not work that way, Catherine. You cannot just try to sweep us in with you all together. Mm-mm. Ain't doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Portal to purple. Have y'all seen the designs of the the impossible puzzles where it's like one shade of like different shades of blue or different shades of whatever? Imagine a cross stitch like that. I know some people would be crazy enough to do it. By some people, I mean me. I'd probably attempt it. Or it's like the spectrum of colors and it just all goes like blend into each other. Yes, post it. Post it so I can look at it right now. Well, or let me know when you post it so I can look at it. Two. Just gotta make sure that I do the right sides, because then we have issues. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I got an impossible puzzle, but it was all transparent. I got it as a gift for one of my birthdays. I don't think I ever did it, or I haven't yet. Don't never say never, but I haven't yet. I still have it. I still have the puzzle. Like it's literally just transparent acrylic. Okay, let me take a look. Let me finish these few stitches really quick. Really quickly. That one, and then we go up here. So we did those. Just finishing off this one. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other. Yeah, I think definitely that is the copper pan because there's nothing around it that is remotely similar in color. A ver, let's look at the group. Ah. I see. I see your sea of purple. It looks nice though. How far along are you on that piece? Oh no. %3.5. Fantastic. That is an achievement. You're almost at 5%. Oh, yes. Give me 1 second, Clara. I will definitely show it. Sorry. Apologies. I didn't mean to leave you guys out. She is in a sea of purple. You're almost done, Catherine. I bet you were doing the sun right now, huh? That part there. It's all that. It looks very nice. It does look very, very nice. I must agree. Don't deny it, Catherine. We know that's your favorite piece. It's okay to admit it. It's okay. We understand. Moving on, we are going to 611. My name, Chivis? or the name for the channel. So really quickly, that Chivis is my nickname. I used to play on a soccer team where that's what they would call me, right? Hey, Chivis, Chivis, Chivis. So one day I show up and I'm like, hey, what's my name? And they're like, well, it's Chivis, isn't it? And I'm like, no, that's my nickname. Do you know my real name? And nobody knew my real name. So my first name, my real name is Sylvia. And in Mexican culture, they call Sylvia's Chiva, as in a goat. But my soccer team is, so I follow the Mexican Soccer League. And the rivals to my team are goats. And I was like, you guys cannot call me Chiva. So the person or the people that gave me the nickname or wanted to call me Chiva decided to call me Chivis. And that's pretty much it. They call Sylvia's Chivis. Tori, it's Sylvia with an I. Sorry, I need to correct you because with the Y is wrong. Why? Why what? Why what? The the Chiva? It's people are weird. But no, Silvias they usually call Chiva or Chivis. Just like if somebody's named Jose, they'll call him Pepe. Franciscos they'll usually call Pacos. Us Mexicans are weird. Sylvia with an I is the quote unquote Mexican spelling. The Spanish spelling. Well, they don't call them goats. They just call them Chiva. But Chiva is a goat. Us Mexicans are weird, you know? We like to give everything and everybody nicknames. Very weird nicknames at that. But it's a culture thing. Exactly. I have nothing against the letter Y. I just don't like it on my name. So I always had like three different identities. Well, two different identities until Chivis came into play. And Chivis kind of just tied everything together because, well, here in the United States, you usually go by your first name, right? Which in my case was Sylvia. So everything school and work related, I've always been Sylvia. And my family calls me by my middle name. So I had like the two different identities, whereas in my family, I was called by my middle name and school and work was always Sylvia. And then when people started calling me Chivis, that just kind of came into play and everybody would call me Chivis now. School, work, well, not work. Work, they usually call me by my last name. But school and, well, my family side everybody would call me Chivis. My parents still call me by my middle name. I like all my names. I don't have a preference, Tori. But Chivis is usually what my go-to. One of my parents' friends calls me all three at the same time. Because they don't know what to call me. They're like, well, we don't know what to call you anymore, so we're just going to call you everything. Works for me. And I usually do, like, when it comes to names, I like to ask people how to pronounce it or how to spell it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm very particular about names, especially as a teacher. I like to ask my students how they spell it or what they like to go by. Because a lot of them don't like to go by their first names. Yeah, I think it does, Tori. Especially the quieter ones where they just kind of go with the flow. You missed a stitch? Can you tell, Catherine? Because if you can't tell, I'd say just leave it and move on. Replace it with something else. Oh. Do you like Tori or would you like Victoria better? I just think like a name is part of your identity, you know? It makes you who you are. Your parents gave it to you for a reason. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the clip of Matthew McConaughey saying or telling the story about when his mom got upset. He was a younger boy and one of his friends called him Matt. And his mom heard and his mom was like, I named you Matthew from the Bible, so don't ever, like, your name is not Matt. Don't ever respond to Matt. Your name is Matthew. And I think from then on, that's why he goes by Matthew McConaughey instead of Matt. I saw it on TikTok. You grabbed purple from your bin leftovers. It's the right one, Catherine. It is the right one. I promise. If Victoria's when you're in trouble, all right. We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind, Tori. I know Victoria's usually, well, sometimes will go by Vicky's as well. I've known a few Victorias that go by Vicky. It's fine, Catherine. It is the right one. I can see it from here. I know it is. It's the right number. It's the right color. It's purple. You hate Vicky? Aww. Oh man. Icky Vicky. Sorry. Tori. We'll keep it at Tori then. See, like my sister's name, it doesn't have an H at the end, so my sister's name is Sarah. It's not Sarah. And if I hear somebody calling her Sarah, like she's old enough to correct them if she wants. But for the most part, I'll tell her like I'll call her Sarah. I never call her Sarah. And another purple. I think what is it? 209? Is it 209 or 210? It's a really nice purple. I mean, you've probably gone through all of those colors already. I think it's 209. Do you guys have a favorite color? Like a favorite floss color? I like 9.95, but I think 8.20. 8.20 is my favorite. I mean, honestly, any blue, but if I had to pick, I think I would say 8.20. $9.15 is your favorite? Oh, I need to look it up. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what color it is. I'm looking for it. DMC. $9.95 is so bold. It's like in your face bold. 915. Ooh, that's a pretty color. 915 is very pretty. I like anything blue, honestly. One, two, here. Perfect. $28. Ooh, it is $28. This one is Clara's favorite. I like it. It's very deep. It's like a very deep burgundy-ish. I like it. 28. Let's see. Ooh. This is 28. It's purplish. So you like purple? You like purple. It's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. All the purples. You're gonna dream in purple. What color are you? You know what? I had the same issue, Catherine, with my Galaxy one. There is so much blue everywhere. Like all of these. And there's so much more left. But it's just blue. All the shades of blue you can think of. But it's okay because we like blue. 975. What am I looking for? A brownish. 902. We were in the wrong pile. I have like piles of 900s and I need to look through those. 919, 975. Found ya. Y'all want to hear fun facts about me? I played in orchestra, the viola, from 4th grade all the way to high school. I still play it occasionally at church. I played soccer when I was in high school, though I've always liked to watch it. I took ROTC in high school because I didn't want to take PE because I hated running. And then I joined soccer my junior year of high school. What else? What else do I do? What else do I like to do? What else can I do? I bake. Specifically, I bake anything. I can decorate cakes. I can decorate cookies. I prefer cookies over cakes. Do not like cake pops. Well, do not like to make cake pops. But I like to eat them. I don't like bread as much, though I do like making bread. I have to have something sweet after every meal, after every savory meal. What else? What else? What else? I've run one half marathon in March. I would like to do another one before the end of the year. I've done a few 5Ks, a few 10Ks, but I still hate running. The one room in my house that I dislike is the restroom. Love my bed. Love my computer. The chair on my computer. I need a new chair, by the way. But when I purchase something that comes in a pack, let's say like pens or just something that comes in a pack, they have to stay together. They have to stay together because if not, it's the end of the world for me. I still buy toys at times if they are interesting enough. I like to collect miniature things. I like like the, what is it? What are those? What are they called? The brand, something brands that come in like little plastic balls and you can get all the mini brands. Duh, that's what they're called. The mini brands. I like those. I like to collect those. I like to collect things. I'm related to your kids. So I've come to a conclusion as to why I don't like the bathroom. Okay. I think everything that I have to do there is a waste of time. I know it's TMI. Yes, I still shower. Yes, I go to the restroom, but I think it's a waste of time. I don't have an option to opt out, you know? And I usually like to multitask. Like if I'm doing something or watching something, I'm physically doing something else at the same time. And the restroom is usually the one place where I can't multitask. And like, for example, if I'm showering, I can't crochet at the same time. Duh, because everything gets wet, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Books are great. I have a few collections of books. I said I like collecting things, and my problem is that if I start collecting something, I have to have all of it. Like I'll obsessively buy everything because I need it. That's part of my problem, but I am self-diagnosed on a lot of things. I just analyze myself quite a lot. I know what's wrong with me. I know it's okay. I've learned to live with it. Those of you that were in here the other day know that I have a sister that is 21 years younger than me. But I've always had middle child syndrome, even though she wasn't born till 21 years after. The restroom, and see, it's funny because the restroom thing, I kind of like barely figured it out. I know that I've never liked the restroom or like being in the restroom. Um, but it wasn't until recently that I realized like I think I know why I don't like the restroom. I think I understand my dislike towards that one room of the house. You're the youngest. I was the youngest, but my brother always acted like the youngest. He's a little punk. I've always been like the older one of us two. My brother and I are about 2 years apart, and my sister and I are almost 21. So she's pretty much. She even said it here. I'm her second mom, second mother. I was still in college when she was born, so I would take her along with me. My professors knew her. My classmates knew her. I have a degree in graphic design, so a lot of my studio classes are quote unquote final exams were to clean the studios. And she would just go in there and grab a little rag and start cleaning and fun stuff like that. I've always had a theory about what spot you were born in. And it's funny because so the church that I used to go to when I was younger, I had there was two girls that were the same age. One of them was the oldest, one of them was the youngest. And you can tell. Like I like people watching, you know? I like analyzing people. If I could have studied psychology, I probably would have. I would love to take a course in psychology eventually. Take a class in mental illnesses with the focus on OCD. That's how I know that's how I self-diagnosed myself on that one. Self-diagnosed myself. Yes. Words. But you could tell like their behaviors, even though they were the same age, like based on how they would act and stuff. See, and the funny thing about that, Catherine, is that that's how my sister is. I see her now, like I see her. Obviously, I live 3 minutes away from my parents, so I see her, you know, and she's pretty much was raised as an only child, even though, you know, we frequent her. She grew up amongst adults and everything, because again, my brother's 2 years older than me, and then it's me, and then it's her. But she was pretty much, I mean, up until now, is pretty much an only child. She hates when we compare, or I compare things like when, because I'll tell her like I never got to do that, or when I was younger I couldn't do that. She's like, well, too bad. You're not that age anymore, get over it. But yeah, it's very, very interesting, very interesting. I'm also very spontaneous on certain things. One day my dad was working out of town, and he's had a motorcycle for a while, and I decided to YouTube how to drive a motorcycle. And then, hi Suki, welcome in. How are you? And then I decided to inquire about purchasing a motorcycle. Again, my dad was not in the city, he was out of town. And then I went to go purchase the motorcycle. I went to go purchase a motorcycle. I came back home, and I had my car at that point. So I told my mom, like, hey, I need you to drive me somewhere because I need to go pick up something. She's like, well, why don't you take your car? And I told her, well, I can't drive two things at once. So she drove me, and she's like, why did you buy? And I told her that I had bought a motorcycle. She told my dad. I had calls. I bought a motorcycle without ever having driven a motorcycle. It was fun. Learning experience. I did the same when I moved to San Antonio the first time. I told my parents a month before that I had moved. I just told them, hey, can y'all help me move my stuff, please? Thanks. I appreciate it. And I did the same thing when I bought my house. I told my parents about 2 days before I went to sign for my house that I had purchased a house. I do have the motorcycle. I haven't ridden it in a while, though. The inspection sticker expired, and I don't have a motorcycle license. So I never renewed it, and I just kind of stopped. I've ridden my dad's a few times, but other than that, not really. I haven't ridden much. I miss it, though. I really want to. I want to fix my motorcycle and then probably have my dad renew the sticker for me. I drove my car for 5 years before I had a license. The way I'm a visual learner. So the way I told my dad to let me drive, and he's like, okay, fine. And I had never driven before, a car in general. I learned how to drive manual as well, shift, with the shift stick, because my dad needed me to go pick him up, and the only car available was his truck that was standard. Oh yeah, I know how to drive standard. 5 years. 5 years. And the only reason I had to go and get my license was because I got stopped. I had a citation. No, the only reason I got caught was because I did a half stop instead of a full stop. I did a half stop, and the cops stopped me. And then they were like, do you have a license? And I'm like, well, I don't have it with me at the moment, sir. They're like, well, we're going to give you court, and you need to show up with your license. And I was like, okay. So I had to go and get my license. That's the only reason I got my license, was because I got stopped. My mom hates it because every time I'd be like, well, she's like, what did you do now? Yeah. My dad got a little bit upset when I purchased my motorcycle. Just a little. See, but I did it when he wasn't in town because I knew he would stop me, or he would want to stop me. Now he's like, oh, let's go get you a motorcycle. Let's go get you a better one. Because the one that I bought was a small one. He would make fun of me because he said it looked like the pizza delivery motorcycles. He's like, let's go get you a real motorcycle. I'm like, okay. But I haven't gone, though. Haven't gotten one. What else? What else can I tell you guys about me? My dad is hilarious. I pierced my tongue without my parents finding out. They found out a few, was it months later? But I was a good child. I was a good child. Never got in trouble in school. Mostly A's and B's. Graduated top 10% from high school. No complaints. I was afraid of my mom. Still am a little bit. But it's all good. Oh no, Bone and Blood? Ew. Oh no. The only thing that's ever happened on the motorcycle, because again, I live in a border town, and to cross the border, it's a long wait. And I didn't want to wait in my car, so with the motorcycle, you're able to kind of like maneuver between the cars and cross quicker. So when I would play soccer, I would go play across the border, or any game that I had, I would take my motorcycle. And I got a bad burn on my right calf as I was arriving to a soccer game, and then I got hit on said burn with a ball, and it kind of just peeled off. So I have it's not a huge scar, but it's there. But other than that, not much. Just a few burns here and there. Tori, why are you doing things without your parents' permission, Tori? Victoria, that is not something you do. Your mother helped on the motorcycle accident? Wow. I have seen like well, now, right? You hear it in the news and all that. But I've never witnessed anything extremely horrible. I bet it was a Victoria moment. I definitely bet. I gotta be careful what I say because I know that my mom watches these afterwards. So, love you, mom. Can't expose all my secrets. Now I'm still scared of her. She's a scary woman. I can imagine it was, I mean, especially, and even at that age, it's something very impactful. What am I looking for? 35. Sorry, I get caught up in the chats and I like talking. I got it from my grandma. From my grandma on my mom's side. She was a chatty woman. A few of you got to meet my family the other day in chat, right? She's your best friend. Yep. Oh yeah, I remember my mom, she would just like it's the stare, that mom stare. And it's so funny because it's the stare that or the look that I give to my students and they know they need to fix it or we will have words. But yeah, my mom was I think my mom was a stricter one of the two. And that's why I always tell my sister, I'm like, you have it easy, girl. Like, you didn't go through what we went through. And she hates it. She hates when I compare. Oh, you couldn't see the chat on the replay? Yes, chatting is fun. Mom, dad. Yep. The only one that I don't think he knows that I even have a channel is my brother. Unless my mom told him, but I've never told him. So I don't know if he knows that I get on here and do stuff. It should. According to me, I have the setting that is supposed to add the chat replay. I don't know how much later that happens though. I know usually like right after the stream it won't show it. I've taken a lot longer in this little area than I did in all these other squares that I did. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, another fun fact. My first language is Spanish. I learned English when I started school in kinder. Pre-K. I think I went to pre-K. That was 4:35. Put that back. I took Spanish in high school as well, just to be able to pass the class. I think the other option was French, and I'm like, no, I'd rather take the 100, thanks. But yeah, I can teach you. I can give you Spanish classes here. Tag along some Spanish as we stitch. Spanish and stitch with chibis. That was cheating. I was a teacher's favorite as well. Just saying. I'm telling you, I was a very good student. I never had any complaints from my teachers. Just when I was younger that I would talk a lot. But that still hasn't changed. I still talk a lot. But I would be the only one. Does anybody else in the chat understand Spanish? Or speak or understand Spanish? I gotta make sure first, because then it's gonna be just me. Just me talking and nobody understanding. What am I looking for? 3863. Clara entiende español. Venezuelan, Cuban, Puerto Rican, maybe Peruvian. How about Portuguese? We have Brazilians too. Ooh, Portuguese. All those languages are very, or, well, Portuguese at least. Portuguese is very similar to Spanish. French, Latin, and German. And Russian. Wow. I understand and can read a little bit Italian, but I don't speak it. Portuguese, you can usually pick up a few Spanish, like Spanish-based words. So we can speak Spanish, and that way Catherine can add another language to her repertoire. And so can Tori. We'll do a few sessions of Spanish. What do you guys want to learn? What do you want to start with? I don't swear, so don't ask for bad words. Sorry. Puedo enseñarles cómo pedir comida, cómo pedir ayuda, el nombre de alguien, cómo están, alguna ubicación. How was water polo practice? ¿Cómo te fue en tu entrenamiento de waterpolo? ¿Cómo te fue? ¿O cómo estuvo tu entrenamiento de waterpolo? ¿Cómo estuvo tu entrenamiento de waterpolo? How are you is a lot easier. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Hey, you can always come back and replay the streams and you'll know. ¿Cómo estás? Entrenamiento can also be práctica, but práctica is more of a slang because it's like just trying to flip practice into Spanish. You know that one? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te vas? How's it going? ¿Cómo te va? Spell, what do you want me to spell? What would I love to cross stitch be? Okay. So cross stitch is punto cruzado. Punto cruzado o punto cruz. So it would be me encanta bordar, because technically it's embroidery. Bordar punto cruzado. Practice, entrenamiento is, let me type it out for you. Oh, it switched it. Switched it to English. Did it? On my end, it switches it. Oh, no, there it is. You can see it. Yeah, cross stitches punto cruz. Punto de cruz, punto cruz, o punto cruzado. I've heard it say it all. All the ways. Bordar is embroidery. Or embroider. I like to embroider. Me gusta bordar. Crochet and knitting is very similar. It's just tejer. Me gusta tejer. I like to cross crochet, or I like to knit. Me gusta tejer. Knitting needles are agujas para tejer. A crochet hook es un ganchillo. Ganchillo. You had a coworker who spoke fluent Russian. I also enjoy listening to other people speak different languages. It's very fun. There's a so again, I do doom scroll on TikTok, and there's this little girl. I kid you not, she's maybe like 2, and her father is French. The mother is English. She's from England, so she's bilingual. And I like to listen to her because I learned French from her. I'm learning French from a 2-year-old. Yeah. Well, again, I live in a border town. My grandma would always tell us, and like she made us learn proper Spanish because a lot of the she would always say like I didn't go to school and I was able to learn Spanish properly. Like please make sure you're speaking it properly. And when my sister was born, or when my sister was growing up, she started speaking Spanish as well because, well, in our household, that's what we speak. Right. I speak to my parents in Spanish. So I would always tell her, like, you need to finish a sentence in one language. I love that you speak both, but you need to make sure that you are able to get at least one idea in one language so you don't sound like those kids that are breaking up all the languages. Please. It is, I had a friend that was trying to learn how to speak English. He struggled so much. And I would tell him, like, you need, because he wanted to speak it right away. He was always like, I want, like, he's like, well, it's because he would get frustrated because he wasn't able to pick it up quickly. And I'm like, well, you have to, like, when you learned how to speak Spanish, it was the same. You just don't remember because you were very young. But it takes time. It takes practice. If you're not practicing how to speak it, then it's going to take you that much longer to be able to do it fluently. You throw French in randomly. French is hard. I think French is hard. I don't know which of the, I guess Chinese, because that's a whole different alphabet. But I would definitely like to learn how to speak more languages. I just haven't made the time for it though. But both your kids took 5 years of French. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I need to learn it. I would love to travel to Italy next year. I mean, that's quote unquote the plan, which is not really a plan yet. It's just an idea that I have that I would like to travel to Italy next year. But if that's the case, then I would definitely like to learn a little bit more of the language before that happens. It's in between Italy or Mexico City again. It would be I love Mexico City. Yeah, that happens when you like if you don't practice it, if you don't practice the language regularly, you lose it. Heck, sometimes I don't even know how to say things in Spanish or English, and I'm stuck there like, what was I trying to say again? And that's the issue that I had with, well, that he had, my friend. He always tried to, like, he would pay for classes to take English. He pays for so many courses, but he would never practice it. And I would tell him, like, dude, like, I'm right here. I can practice it with you. And he never wanted to because he was embarrassed or whatever the reason was. So he would, like, all those classes and those courses that he paid for would go to waste. And now with my students, because I mean, we have a lot of bilingual or emergent bilinguals that essentially just speak I had one student last year that literally came in no English. He knew no English at all. So when I first started teaching, I would make the mistake of trying to translate everything for them. And I realized that I wasn't helping them. I mean, it helped them in the moment because they would understand what we were doing, but it didn't help them in the long run to learn the language because, well, I was giving them everything, right? They didn't have to try to understand in English. So as I continued teaching, I kind of fixed that mistake to where I still try to supplement the language for them, but I need to make sure that they're trying, and I need to quote unquote force them to put it into practice. And that has made a huge difference for the students throughout the school year. You went to Rome last summer? Oh, how exciting. Yeah, I've been to Mexico City, so my ideal goal or my ideal dream would be to go to Italy. That's been on my bucket list forever. I might just do it. Almost purple. 3861. Do I have that on here so I can see what it looks like? Oh no, I only have 3863 and 3857. But I'll look it up just to see what that color looks like. Oh gosh, what color did I just finish? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Which color did I just finish? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Did anybody remember what color I just finished? Because I have it in my hands and I don't know where to put it back into. um, Greece and Turkey. Ugh, I want to go. Oh, actually, it was like this one. It was 3863. Lucky for me, the skein was right on top. No, it's okay. I don't know if I said it. I think I did, but whatever. I found it. The skein was lying right on top of the pile, so no worries, Tori, no worries. Alrighty. Oh, that one's only one. I don't like when it's only one. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's one of the reasons why I want to go. I would love to go to see the museums and all just everything, the history and the architecture, the food, obviously. It would be an experience for sure. I told my sister if she wanted to go with me. I'm like, you better start saving up if you want to go. What color UB? UB color 3033. I think I had, did I not have a part of that color? I guess not. I guess not. Ooh, Barcelona. Yeah. I definitely need to get out more. But we shall see. We shall see. I actually inquired about, I don't know who was here when I had mentioned that I wanted to do my master's. I have had a few calls with some student engagement people, student recruiters, whatever. So that might be in a very near future that I start as well. That I'm nervous, but I'm excited for it. Oh, lucky you, Catherine. Lucky you. What would I get my master's in? I'm trying to be a little bit more practical. There's two area. Well, I had first inquired about a master's in communication. I don't think that's something that I want to do, actually. But I've always been interested in accounting. So I would like to do either a master's in accountancy or I would like to do a computer science master's or master's of what is it? Master's of Science in Computer Science. My brother's a computer science engineer. So I think I'm going to go for the accounting one. That's the one that's kind of lining up a little bit more. Yeah, my next meeting with the recruiter is the first week of August. So hopefully by then I'm all situated and start the application process and stuff. I have a little bit of programming background. I took mostly in web design, not entirely in like the computer science section, but I do know a little bit of programming and such. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do the accounting one. My sister's the one that kind of got me excited into it. She's like, because she's about to graduate from high school. Well, she has one more year left, so she's a senior this year. She's gonna be a senior this year. She's like, we can go to school together. You can do whatever master's you want, and then I'll be doing my bachelor's. And I'm like, yeah, girl, let's do it. Obviously, I would start before her, but I've always wanted to do a master's anyway, so might as well just take the jump, you know? Thank you, Tori. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. I mean, everything is pretty much set. As soon as I say let's do it, I just kind of need to get a few documents and other stuff in order, you know. The financial more than anything. That's always the fun part, right? The financials. I know there are options. That's kind of because I actually had a call with her today, with them today, and they were just kind of walking me through the options and loans and grants and stuff. But yeah, it would either be an August start or an October start once I decide to give it the green light. But we shall see. We shall see how that goes. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. Alrighty, what other colors? Let's do this one. That one I know I haven't done before, and I'm assuming it's a brown. Yep, 782. Do I have that one? $38.61. I haven't done $38.61. I only did $38.63, but I'm assuming it's very close to that color. Yeah, I think it's a purple going into brown. Well, at least you're kind of almost out of the purples now. I fear I may not have this color in this set. Please. Oh, I do have it. Yes. Yes. I definitely know that some of these colors are off, but it's all right. It's all right. It's whatever. I've realized that with this one and the pretty as a picture, I've spent more time getting the skeins ready or organizing the skeins than actually stitching. Bummer. Yesterday for the dinosaur piece that I'm doing, I did like 500 plus stitches because a lot of it is just the same color, like the same background color. But when I did the pretty as a picture, I only did like 200 and something stitches. Right now in almost 3 hours and a half, I've only done 270. Sad. So sad. I know Yogi was saying that it's not a competition and there shouldn't be any, but I'm competing against myself. I need to not be this slow. Yeah, air stitching is boring, but I like it when I don't want to think about stitches, but I still want to stitch. You know? I enjoy it, but for a limited time. It's this one actually. I was just doing a lot of. I filled in a few stitches up here, a few stitches down here, in this area, and then I finished the green in this area here. So all this, pretty much this part of the piece is done. I just need, all this top part is blue, all this bottom part is blue. We're still missing a few orange and blues in here, or sorry, orange and greens. But then for the most part, all this is blue. Lots of blue, lots of blue. This one's close to being done. It's over 50%. If I concentrate and just do that one, I should be done quickly. But I have all these other nice projects to work on, so. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I always talk about my moon piece, but that piece, I love it. It's a labor of love for sure. That's the one that I usually go to when I'm like, okay, I feel like stitching, but I don't want to think about anything. All of the stitches you see here, minus this little line of black and all this white, is one color. You'll see a few black stitches speckled in between, but all this is 934. And there's still much more to go. All of that. When I feel like saying, "Oh, I want to stitch a lot today." Just go to that green. Just go to that green. I finally started, I kind of broke, I was doing page by page on that one, but I kind of broke that rule because I got tired of all the green. And I finally started going into the sections of the actual moon. I said, you know what? I need to get into what I started this project, which was the moon. I need to get back on it. I haven't stitched on that one for a few weeks now. See, okay. The problem, Catherine, was that I didn't know. Like, I purchased the project. I purchased that chart because I like the moon and I like the look of the project. I didn't realize because I didn't know stitching like that, right? The only other piece that I had done was a sampler If you guys have seen the other videos that I have, it's the one that says I can't adult today, I think. That's the only one that I had done before I started doing full coverage. So then I started the moon one, and I was like, "Oh, fun." And now that I've gotten into these pieces that have like things in the background, I'm like, "Oh, this is how it actually is. I can do this." I've told you guys before, if I would have done just the moon piece, if I would have stuck to only one piece, I would have quit already, I think. I would have gotten bored of it and just quit and moved on to, I don't know, back to like crochet or something, like rotating it through my phases again. So I'm glad I found Yogi's channel, and I'm glad I am doing multiple charts, not just one. Oh man, no, it's too far off to the left. All right, I'm gonna put it back into the skein. 782. I know better now, but I don't think I would change anything anyway. I think I would still not have picked differently. I think these are one-offs, and I don't want to do them. I don't want to do them. What are you? You are color... oh, 712 is the one that we don't have. Man. What about you? $8.42. I have a mess of flosses. $8.41, $8.40. Nope. $8.42. Found you. I have 712s, but they are for a different project, so I need to buy a 712 for this project because the set that I have didn't have 712. So I need to go and purchase one for this set. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it definitely started slowed down quite a bit with these particular, and I know a lot of it has to do with having to like fix the skeins as well, of all these just having like 1 or 2 stitches, but it slows down the process. I think if I purchase the other kitchen one, the old country kitchen, that one I would buy like kit it up with buying the actual flosses for that piece instead of using the set. Just to make sure that I have everything. I think if I purchase it, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? We all know that I'm going to buy it eventually. What did I say that I was going to buy next? The museum one, right? One stitch. Ugh. Oh, and another stitch. Yay. How am I picking colors? What do you mean, like which color I stitch next? I'm kind of just going from left to right. I don't have rhyme or reason. I'm literally just checking. See, like that one is literally the only color around until, ugh. Anyway. But yeah, I don't have a rhyme or reason. I'm literally just clicking on it. I guess I'm trying to fill in the squares as I go. Moving towards the right. I've been trying to very strictly stick to the square. I know that I've done a few above and a few below, but I'm trying my best to really stick to this section. And I am going to be moving right and down. So I'm probably going to get up to the end of the page there, here in this orange mark, and then move down to the next line, possibly, maybe. All right, Tori, have a great night. Enjoy your time with him. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me this whole time. I am actually going to end it right here. It's been almost, well, 3.5 hours now. I gotta get some things completed, and I do have to be up early tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for being here. I enjoyed the time, enjoyed the chat, enjoyed the collaborations. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, the rest of your night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Definitely we'll be back tomorrow. So have a good rest of your night. Thank you guys again. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.